I came to Joy Church out of necessity because I needed a life change. And we'd been here quite a bit whenever I was not too hungover to show up at the time. Believe it or not, I was actually coming to Joy Church for about 5 years, but maybe once a month, once every other month. But I never talked to anybody, just kind of stayed to myself, left early, came late. I'd spent over the last 20 years playing honky tonks and nightclubs, traveling all over the whole world, playing on big stages with some of the biggest country stars in the world. And in the beginning, it was fun. And then it just evolved into just being really good at what I did, got me a lot of gigs. And wasn't getting to do my own music anymore. I was just really good at playing everybody else's. And that was pretty empty. And I never enjoyed it. So I just kind of, drank a lot and just kind of stayed in a dark place. And one night, in kind of at my lowest, I just, I heard something speaking to me, and I just thought I was going crazy. And it was just a voice said, "What are you doing here?" So I was like, "Well, I'm alone in my hotel room here in Las Vegas. I'm going to talk to the voice." And I said, "This is what I do." And the voice said, "Are you sure about that?" I said, "Yeah." "What makes you so sure?" "This is what I've always done. I've got a great group of guys that have been with me for years, and they need me. They're like my family." Then the voice asked me, it says, "What about your actual family?" And I said, "What about them?" He says, "Well, don't you miss them?" I says, "Well, yeah, I miss them terribly." So then the voice asked me again, "What are you doing here?" So I thought about it for a second, and I'm like, "Well, what am I supposed to do? Quit?" And the voice said, "Yes." And I was immediately just kind of stunned because, I was playing 200 to 250 shows a year, had residencies in Vegas and other states and traveling the world. I was like, well, then how am I going to take care of my family if I don't do this? And the voice said two very important words. It just said, "Trust me." And funny enough, I hadn't had a drink ever since that night, and that's been a little over 3 years ago. But I knew there must have been something to it, so I decided, well, okay, if you can do this, I want to see what else you can do. So that's when I started coming to Joy Church every weekend. The Lord gave me a big second chance. Every Wednesday, I joined WCBI. I go to every class. I take the tests. I'm just, all in. So I serve with the AV team, the stage team, once in a while whenever I'm able to. I'm sorry, Pastor Eric, I do it as often as I can. And I serve on the Sounds of Joy praise team. Ever since I started with the AV team and met Pastor Jeremy, who's become like a brother to me. I really enjoyed it. I loved, working with all the awesome people in there and started making friends. I actually started talking to people and realized how many amazing people, go here and how selfless they were. So if you're trying to decide whether or not you want to step into joy and go all in, you've got to be crazy not to try. Take it from someone like me. I've been in a very low place. I was there for a long time. And I accepted it because I thought that's what it was supposed to be. But that wasn't it. I was always looking for joy in the wrong places and using substances and bad experiences to find that joy. And it was never fulfilling. There was always a hole still there. Ever since I started serving at this church and this wonderful group of people that come to this church, all of you, I can't tell you how fulfilling it is. Pastor talks about how when you do something like this, it's not just for the Lord, it's just as much for you. And it really, really is. Just do it. There's no thinking about it. Go all in. Trust me on this. It's the best thing you could ever do. I promise you.